Okay. All right. So for today's workout, we have this is compliments of Coach Zach. So every almost like I feel like every time he makes a workout for some reason or another, there's like a buy-in to it. So and I don't know why he calls it a buy-in, but basically it's just something you do at the very beginning of the workout that you have to do before you start the rest of the workout. Um, and so for today, his buy-in for the workout is alternating V-ups, and you have to do 60 total of them. Yeah, so I mean, it's one of the things that's it's not too bad. They're V-ups, like it'll make your core burn, and so it's just kind of just a nice way to activate your core before we get started with all this, and the rest of the workout doesn't have a whole lot of core. So once you're done with it, it's like, oh, I'm done with my core for the day. Kind of a nice thing. And so I suppose I'll show those to you. Those alternating V-ups are exactly like what they sound like. So from the side, I'm here, and I'm coming literally to side to side. I'll turn this way. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm coming up and basically reaching my hand to like kind of the opposite side, going back and forth. And remember, 60 total, basically 30 each side. So don't make the mistake of doing 60 on each side. It'll be super duper hard, and you probably will take a really long time. So that is the buy-in. That's the first thing you do. One set, 60 total, and then after that's done, then we kind of go into the rest of this, which is like starts with 21 deadlifts. So find a resistance, a band, a couple weights. I have 2 weights that I'm going to be using, and you are just going to be doing 21 deadlifts. If you have one big heavy one, you can kind of straddle it, like this, and do your deadlifts. If you have 2 moderate weight dumbbells, it's just here's some, one in each hand. How can I set my angle? All right, trying to just keep your back flat. For 21 reps, it's going to feel like a ton of reps for deadlifts. It should be a really great challenge for our glutes, our hamstrings, our grip strength, our lats and our back. Probably also just like all the muscles that keep our back flat. All of our spinal extensors, they call them. You get a super good workout for those. So that is the first one. So 21 of those. Then it's 15 dive bomb push-ups. Okay. So those are basically they're similar to Hindu push-ups. I don't know if you remember Hindu push-ups when we would sometimes do those. They're kind of similar to those, and that you kind of start the same. So you're here, your butt is up in the end, and you're coming down, kind of like coming under a fence, and then you're pushing back through. Okay, so I like to treat it like I'm trying to lower myself and kind of scoot up and under a fence, like an electric fence or something like that you wouldn't, or a barbed wire fence or something you wouldn't want to touch, and then you're pressing back through. So the difference between that and the Hindu push-up is, for Hindu push-ups, you're starting here, you're coming down, you're coming to regular, and then you're coming straight up, and then you're going back into it. So for dive bombers, you go kind of scoot under and then scoot back in kind of the same way you came. So they're tough. 15 of those. You can do these kneeling. So for regression, it's going to be butt back. All right. And if you need that regress version, they still will be hard. But if you're, if it does feel weird, or don't feel like you're feeling it right, since I'm not there, you can't correct you, I would just do, if you need a regression, do those, even beyond that, just do regular kneeling. push-ups, or you can alternate between like a regular kneeling push-up, like a knee elevated variety where you're getting your upper chest a little bit more.
What happened?
Carl, you have to take over.
Were you guys not able to hear me before?
That's correct. Yes, we were not.
It disappeared after the dive bombs.
Okay. Okay. Son of. Okay. And I think when I start my phone, it doesn't like connect me to audio. Okay. So so ready to see you guys again. This is so technology. I am just not good at it. Okay. So what did I say? Okay, 15 dive bomb push-ups, then 9 overhead presses. What I was saying was, if you have one weight, you'll just do one, like, one side at a time, doing 9 reps on one side, 9 reps on the other. You have 2 weights. Same thing with 2 weights. Trying to challenge yourself for 9. If your weight is heavy for you, don't be afraid to do like a push press to get it up and then lower it down slow. If it's a lighter weight for you, I want you to go up slow, down slow. Okay, so just making it a little bit more challenging by kind of adding that time under tension with it. Awesome. And then to finish this out, we have 3 dumbbell snatches on each side. So in terms of the rep progression for this whole workout, it's 3, or I guess I'll start from the top. So 21, 15, 9, 3. So everything's like a multiple of 3. So if that helps to kind of make more sense, I guess. It's like 3 times 1, 3 times 3, 3 times 5, 3 times 7 or something like that. Is that maybe how they come up with that? But yeah, so 21 reps, 15, 9, and 3, but then 3 dumbbell snatches on each side. So, weight all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. All right. So trying to basically act like you're throwing that weight in the air as high as you can. That same motion, however you would be kind of trying to accomplish throwing a weight as high into the air, is what you will use to do a dumbbell snatch. If your shoulders aren't gonna let you do that, if you're like got shoulder pain, shoulder whatever, for whatever reason, you can do dumbbell cleans. It's kind of like the explosive hip hinge version. Hip hinge, just similar to that dumbbell snatch, except you're just finishing off with the weight kind of right here versus all the way up in the air. Still try to be explosive as you can with it. I still want you to challenge yourself for how explosive you have to be with that. But it kind of just takes the shoulders out of the equation. Same thing with that dumbbell overhead press. If you need to, you can do, like a single arm floor press with the weight you have. It'll be a ton of pressing, chest pressing, if that's your case. You will get a definite challenge for your chest if that's what you have to do, but it'll be good. All right, does anybody need me to run through anything? Did anybody have a question? You might be writing the workout down, Carl. Everybody else decent with it? So I'll try to be calling them out at least for the first couple rounds. We'll be doing this I'll start the 25-minute timer, and we'll be going through as many times as we can. The 60 V-up sit-ups will be counted in our 25 minutes, so that's good. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so let me pull up a timer here, and then we will get going. Okay, and make sure everybody, so now that I'm on my phone, I'm not able to mute anybody. So if you are, if your volume's on, make sure you mute yourself, and then we will get warmed up. Okay, so for our first warm up, we are going to be doing rotating Spider-Mans. So those are the ones where we're kind of in that push-up position, stepping, elbow drop, rotating up. I'll have us do 5 of them on each side. All right, good. Here we go. All right. Good, there's 5. All right. Once you are done with those, I'm gonna have you, we're gonna do that stretch where you lie on the ground with your hands kind of out in front of you like this. And we are going to keep both our feet on the ground and roll over to the side. Gonna let that stretch you out. Hold it for 5. And then switch, so roll back to the center. Rolling to the other side. Let's do 5 of these on each side. I feel like these starts everything out. One more on each side. Good. Whoo, man, those are good. All right, after that, we're gonna do those floor slides. So lying on our back, hands kind of in a W, and then we're just going to slide our hands up and over our head. A little closer so you can see me. Slide them up and over. We'll do 10 of these. Seven, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right. Then I'll have us come up to our feet here. All right. We'll get in a wide stance. I'm gonna have us squat down. Stretch, we're gonna do a squat mobility drill. Squat down. Overhead squat. Down and overhead squat. Stretch. All right, we're gonna do 10 squat mobility drills like this. Try to get down as deep into that squat originally as you can. There you go. There's 10. All right. Then I'm gonna have us do 5 pendulum lunges on each side. All right, so we'll do arms overhead for those as well. Pressing them back, stepping forward and back. One on the left side. All right, let's do 5 of these on each side. There we go, keep it up. Shoot. Okay. There we go, keep it up. Good. Okay. All right. Once you're done with those, I'll just do lateral lunges. We'll do 3 of them on each side with like a 5-second hold. So coming over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 4, 5. Switch. You're working on that kind of inner thigh flexibility here. 4, 5. Ooh. One more. Good. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Now we're done with those. I'm gonna have us do our single leg kind of hop progression here. So we're gonna be doing our single leg front and back hops. We'll do 10 hops forward and back on each leg, 10 hops side to side on each foot, and then we'll get into our jumping jacks. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 25 jumping jacks. 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19, 22, 25. There you go. All right. I'm always glad after I do those hop progressions. I always feel like so like tight and stiff before I do them, like when I start. And then by the time I kind of get doing the side to side ones and the jumping jacks, I'm like, okay, my ankles feel a little bit more ready to go now. All right. Sweet. Well, guys, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna remind you again. So first one, 21 reps of, well, I guess first off, first set of everything, and only time we'll have to do it is those 60 total alternating V-ups, so 30 on each side. Those will be super tough for our core. I'm excited for those. Then 21 deadlifts. All right, so 21 is that first number. 15 dive bomber push-ups. It's kind of a ton. It's kind of a ton of push-ups. So when you need to regress, do that, just so you can keep doing them. But obviously challenge yourself. This is kind of like a strength setup for this. So 15 dive bomber push-ups. Then 9 overhead presses. The overhead presses will be harder because you're following up the push-ups. And then 3 on each side dumbbell snatches. Okay, so 21, 15, 9, 3. All right. And yeah, I'll be trying to shout them out as I do them, okay? So let's get started with those alternating V-ups here. I am going to start this timer for those. Okay, let me see if I can get this up here. All right, so we're gonna start here with our alternating V-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get them. It's 20. Oh, oh my goodness. Halfway. Ah. Oh, okay, I'm at 40. Ten more to go. Oh, that's it. That's 50. Wow. Okay, that kind of feels good. Okay. All right. Now, whenever you're done with those, into those 21 deadlifts, into the 15 dive bomber push-ups, the 9 overhead presses, and the three snatches on each side. Whew. All right. We go. Oh, only at 15. 6, 7, 19, 20, 21. Wow, okay. Yeah, hard part's gonna be keeping awesome form the entire way through each set. And especially as we progress and get more and more tired throughout this thing. All right, what you're doing with your deadlifts going into dive bomber push-ups. Oh my gosh. All right, 15 of those. Whew. 20 minutes to go. All right, here we go. Now overhead presses after that. Oh, I got 3. That sucks. Oh. Ooh. If you need to, take a little bit of rest between those dive bombers and those overheads. You don't need that rest, go straight into it. Okay. Yikes. Those are already too hard. Whew. All right, I want you to know those snatches. Snatches are cleans after you're done with your overhead presses. Two, 3. Those are quick and easy. All right. Now you know those go back into our 21 deadlifts. Shake it out. Remember, perfect form on these. A lot of reps. Bracing your core. There we go. Okay. There's 21 deadlifts. All right, then back to dive bomber push-ups or dive bomber kneeling, or whatever variety you've chosen. Oh, I got through 10. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Oh, there's 15. Once you're done with those, 9 overhead presses, 3 snatches on each side, and then starting over again. We got 14 and a half minutes to go. Woo! Gotta shake my arms out. Oh. Oh, I got 5. Woo! All right, now, so those 21 deadlifts, 15 dive bomber push-ups, 9 overhead presses, 3 on each side snatches. All right. Extra brace your core on these snatches, okay? Extra explosive, extra keeping that core tight. Try to limit any twisting, protect your back. All right, we got 12 minutes to go. I'm 2 times through this. All right, once again, when you get to your deadlift, make sure you're bracing that core, back flat, sticking your butt back, feeling your hips, your hamstrings doing the work, not any back lowering action, just hinging at the hips. Right. Ooh, 21. All right. All right, back to dive bombers after you're done with your deadlifts. No matter what I do, all I feel is shoulders. All right, 15 of these. Okay. Whew. Good job on those cleans, Jane. Good job on those snatches, Matt. Good. Oh, when you guys are done, go back into deadlifts. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, 8 minutes to go. Just under a third. I don't know how I'm gonna do overhead presses again. Oh my goodness. I'll do one hand.
All right, snatches again. Ooh. Once again, 21 deadlifts, 15 dive bombers, 9 overhead presses, 3 on each side snatches. Five and a half minutes. Finish strong. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dive bombers. Oh my gosh. Keep it up, guys. 4 minutes. We can do this. Happy 10. 3 minutes to go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Minute 50. right, 1 minute to go. Finish it. Woo. There we go. "25 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Done. Oh my goodness, that's it. Whew. Excellent work, guys. All right, how do we do? If y'all want to unmute yourself, we can talk a little bit about how we how we did.